Our group focused on the topic of music and mental health. Our team is called Super Slay, which consists of Alex, Aki, Ansho, Catalina, and Sujan. In a world where mental health is a growing concern, we wanted to see how music affects it. Our research led us to the MMH dataset, which links people's music tastes to their self-reported mental health from a survey. Our final physicalization was focused on university students aged between 18 and 25. We believe that creating and exhibiting this physical representation will help raise awareness about mental health conditions and the potential of music to aid those who are affected by such conditions. So why do we care about this? In a world filled with diverse music preferences, we share a common concern for mental health, especially in these challenging times. Our curiosity led us to a hypothesis that music has the power to influence our emotions. To explore this, we dived into the data, and the idea of creating a physical representation intrigued us, as it felt both interesting and relevant. First, we cleaned the raw data using Python notebooks and various libraries. Our goal was to eliminate any inaccuracies or non-existent entries. To gain a better understanding of this data, we used 2D graphs and a correlation matrix. These tools allowed us to uncover valuable insights about the data. So upon completing the initial idea scrubbing process, we recognized the need to refine the dataset further due to its substantial size. To tailor our physicalization to a manageable scale, we implemented the following filtering steps. In the first step, we filtered the dataset by age, concentrating on individuals aged between 18 and 25. Next, we employed a VLOOKUP method to identify the most popular favorite music genre among this age group. From the available options, we chose the top 6 favorite genres. To narrow our focus further, we filtered the self-reported mental health values range from 1 to 10. We selected data from users who had reported their mental health conditions within the 8 to 10 range. This choice was made to center on analysis on those users who reported higher levels of these conditions. So the data question that we mainly focused on was, how do different mental health conditions relate to favorite music genres? Can we create visual comparisons? For our project, we used 3mm and 6mm wood, 0.35mm wire, beads, 3D printed components, glue, paints, and markers. During the conceptualization phase, we explored several design alternatives. Here are the key alternatives we considered. The DJ Platine concept features an array of buttons, sliders, and rotating discs that lend themselves to representing data visually, particularly in the form of pie charts and bar charts. Its tactile interface provides an engaging way to interact with the data. The RFID matrix idea involves utilizing RFID tagged music genre tokens. Users can place these tokens in slots associated with mental health categories. This action activates LEDs, which visualize the correlations between music genres and reported mental health issues. Ultimately, we settled on the guitar design, which we will discuss in more detail shortly. So here is our final product. Let's get into the details. We represent mental health disorders using strings, and they appear in this order: anxiety, depression, OCD, and insomnia. Beats play a crucial role in encoding music genre and the effects they have on the mental health. Each color corresponds to a specific genre, and the type of bead conveys the effect it has. The vivid colored beads signify an improvement in mental health. Pastel shades indicate no significant effect on mental health. When we use polygon-shaped beads, they signify a worsening of mental health. To make the correlation explicit, we've assigned colors to represent different music genres. Purple is for rock music, pink is for pop music, blue for metal music, orange for video game music, yellow for R&B music, and green for EDM, electronic dance music. The final design allows you to explore how different mental health conditions relate to favorite music genres in a visually intuitive and engaging manner. The legend with colored beads representing genres and their effects helps users understand these relationships. Different strings on the guitar correspond to different mental health conditions, and the beads placed on these strings symbolize the correlations. The design allows users to create visual comparisons by positioning beads on the guitar, offering a creative and memorable way to understand the connections between mental health and music genres. So for what worked well during our project was that our choice of shape for data representation was practical given time and resource constraints. The materials used were cost-effective and readily available. Also, effective task delegation and timeline management ensured smooth progress. For what didn't work well was dealing with a large data set because it required developing our own criteria for data selection, which added complexity. Also, learning new skills such as 3D printing, laser cutting, and data analysis came with a learning curve. So let's look at some interesting points about the data revealed from the visualization. First, we can see that anxiety received the highest number of votes ranging from 8 to 10, suggesting it's a prevalent concern. Next, rock and pop genres were favored among those who reported that music improved their mental health. Also, EDM music enthusiasts exclusively reported improvements in their mental health, no one mentioned that EDM worsened their mental health or had no effect. Overall, most number of people with these mental health issues indicated that music improved their mental health. The physicality enhances our visualization in two ways. Skeuomorphism makes the physicalization embody the data's essence, and interactivity allows users to add their own data, although we're considering a more durable alternative to the current wire in future.